Right, so you have your GoPro Hero 12 and you're like, what else can I do with this thing? Well, Ulanzi has a ton of accessories to make your Hero 12 a better camera. You can get the feet that I designed with Ulanzi, which are fantastic, and these feet allow you to connect your GoPro to the DJI quick magnetic mount. It's not held by magnets, it's held by little claws that won't come off, by the way, because I get a lot of questions about that. It's a very serious mount that really clicks in and it won't come off, but it's really quick and you can unmount it very easily. Ulanzi make cages. These cages will keep your camera nice and safe, but at the same time give you the option to put in the 3.5mm adapter so it's not hanging around like a third wheel. That will mean that you can get really nice crisp audio and your vlogs will sound and look a lot better. What else do they do? Well, watch on and we'll see. Let's get to it. First thing from Ulanzi that I love and I use quite a lot is this tripod, because it can get really low, it can get really high, you can tighten it up with these little legs, and you can hold it like a vlogging cam, and it has a ball head. I attach a little 1/4 GoPro foot on top like this, and it allows me to attach either the DJI Mount or the GoPro feet. Fantastic, really well built, fully metal. It is called the MT28. Really nice mini tripod. Next thing are the feet. Of course, the feet. So last year in the shower, standing up, I'm like, GoPro should have magnetic feet like the DJI. Ulanzi, this is my idea. And that's how these little feet came about.
The great thing about the 3235 is that it has a Falcon and ARCA Swiss mount on it. So you can basically mount it to an ARCA Swiss tripod or a mini vlogging tripod, and you can use it that way, which makes it really nice and simple to use.
The 3234 is fantastic, and I have told Ulanzi, guys, the magnets should be stronger so we can stick it to metal surfaces, and there should be a little bit of, silicone or rubber on the bottom of these feet, which won't get in the way of anything, but when you do stick it to a metal surface, it won't slide down. That's great. So we have the magnetic part, and a lot of people have the misconception that it's the magnet that holds the DJI Mount. No, it's little clips on the side that you cannot pry off unless you open them. We also have the GoPro feet, so if we open it like this, we do have these tiny little GoPro feet. If we close them, we have DJI Mount, magnetic mount, and a 1/4. So fantastic little mounting system. It costs about $16, and like I said, it's called the Ulanzi 3234, right there. Next thing, a lot of you people out there are doing time lapses with your GoPros, and getting off the feet is really simple. You basically just pull them off, and we have 3 feet. One of them is the cheapest one. It's called the G9 Free. It is a plastic foot, and you basically put it on and close it. It couldn't be simpler, and you have the USB pass-through right there, so you can have it connected to a power bank or something, and you can be time-lapsing all night long. Plastic does a good job, and it won't, get your battery wet, or if you're time-lapsing for a long time. We have a metal one, the G9 too, which also clips in, closes, and it is a pass-through one, but it is metal, and it's really nicely made. All Ulanzi things are generally nicely made, well put together. This one is metal. We also have, this one's quite fun because not only is it metal, but it's got a 1/4 and a cold shoe on the side and a pass-through, and it looks like this. Now, pimping your DJI or your GoPro is great because you get so many different options from Ulanzi to create in different ways to make sure your camera's safe, to make sure you've got a variety of ways that you can capture stuff with. So those feet really help in doing that. Right, so at the moment we've got this. This is the GoPro audio adapter, and I'm sure a lot of you have got it. I think probably more of you have got it than the Media Mod, and Ulanzi have made a few cages that go with this. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use it in a cage if you don't want. The cheapest one is called the G9 and it looks like this. So it's a really cool cage. It's very well designed. It has a hole in the bottom where you stick your adapter in. See, there you go. And it basically comes out and it doesn't get in the way of anything at all. And you have a cover, which you can take off. So the cover's right there, pops off. Now the great thing is that you get a plastic cover, which you can clip in, We just clip it in for you guys, and it becomes a 52mm filter thread. So you can use the macro diopters that I showed you earlier. And not only that, but you have a quarter 20, no, you don't have a quarter 20, sorry. You have a cold shoe on the top and on the side, and a pass-through right there. So you got the pass-through and you have the cold shoes. So you can stick on a variety of lights, microphones, whatever you guys want to put on there. I have to drink because I feel like I'm going to cough my lungs out in a minute. The next one is actually one of my favorites because this is the G914 and it is a serious piece of kit. Look at that. Need to cover my face. Look at that. We have the top bit which we can take off. That is for your adapter, your audio adapter. On the side we do have a cold shoe. On the other side we have a cold shoe and a pass-through. So it's basically got a ton of stuff that you can use to create it out in the open. Now the problem with these free cages is that you can't put on the feet that I designed with Ulanzi. It's a compromise, I'm afraid. Maybe they'll make a new one where the feet will work and there'll be a hole cut out in the bottom and you can put them on the DJI Mount. That would be really fantastic because with the medium mod you can't put on DJI Mount, but you can use the feet of the Ulanzi design that we made. So yeah, really nice design. Like I said, this basically just fits in here and Bob's your uncle. That's as easy as it gets. Now the last cage is quite a serious cage. It's called the G95. It has, once again, at the bottom we have the feet which are permanent. We have, well, you can actually unscrew the whole bit where the adapter goes in, so you don't need that. We have a place for the adapter and we have a pass-through which goes in like this. Really simple. We have a top cold shoe, we have a side cold shoe, and we have access to everything, and we have a filter for 52mm diopters or whatever you guys want to stick on there. So really great cages, great accessories from Ulanzi that will help you pimp your GoPro Hero 12, 11, 10 or 9. Next thing is this. This is really nice actually. It's very well made and it's got a lanyard. It's got a little cover for your lens because I know a lot of you are a little bit worried about buying such an expensive camera. You're going to scratch the lens. And this cover is cool because it's on a suction cup. So you basically put it on. Looks like this. Access to all your holes, access to everything basically. And it does a really nice job. To get it off, you basically just take it off and you have access to your lens and the feet. So very nicely made. It feels really great. It's something that I can highly recommend. I did use it quite a bit, but I'm not really that worried about scratching my cameras. I'm guessing a lot of you are probably going for the GoPro Hero 12 because it's a fantastic piece of kit. If you have any questions, comments about any of these Ulanzi accessories, drop them down below. If you're in the need or feel like you need more Ulanzi accessories, they do have other ones, but these are the ones that I use mostly myself. Like down below, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.